All right, this tutorial is how to make a lucky knot. So you can make this for ornamentation on clothing or keychains. I'm gonna make it as a bag charm. So I'm just putting my hook up here, and then I've measured out 70 centimeters of this silk cord, and then I'll even those pieces up. And I like using this sticky mat because it makes it easier to handle it. So I'm just gonna press it down a little bit, and then I'm just gonna make 3 pretty equal sides here. So think of it as like a little person. There's the head up there, and then I'm making the arms here. So I'm gonna stick them down on the cord, and then I'll take these bottom cords, like the leg part, and I'm gonna flip it up over to the left. Now you wanna leave these loops open because we're gonna use that later. And then I'm gonna go from the left and put it over to the right side. And then I'm gonna unhook and go from the top to the bottom. And then I will take this right side and I'm gonna go through that little loop that we had opened. So once I get that all together, then I'm gonna pull these and snug them in tight. This is where you have to kind of push and pull a little bit and make sure that all of these cords are equal and even. So you have kind of a little square here. All right, so once I have the square, I'm gonna put it back down, and this is the square part. I'm gonna put it back down on my sticky board, only I'm putting it upside down this time. So the little head is down this direction and the feet are up in the air. And then I'm gonna start with the bottom and then go up to the upper left with that little hole open here, and then from the left to the right, and then from the top to the bottom, and then from the right to the left, and I'm gonna fit it into the little hole that we have. All right, so once I have those all, then I will pull it tight to snug that all up. Just to give each side a little pull. And then what you're gonna see is that there's little tabs behind each of these sections. So then you wanna pull on those tabs so that they open up a little bit. So on all 4 sides here, get the tabs open. And then when I have them open, I'm just gonna snug it all up a little bit again to make it kind of tight. And then there is my lucky knot. For the bottom on here, I've already used a lighter to burn the little bottoms so that it doesn't fray. And then I'm just gonna attach some beads here to make it look fancier. So I'll put my bead on and tie a knot. And then on the other side, put my bead on and tie a knot. And then it will be ready. So here is the finished bag charm. And then you could also do something more fancy if you wanted to add a little pizzazz. You can put on a charm on there too. And that's it.